Minister Intel, how much longer before we reach the Malak's laser?
Minus 10 minutes.
Very well. So be it.
All right. That should do the trick. And thank Vindog, the minister, ordered spare parts to build us more storinators. Now just make sure that these storinators are up and running. Huh? What in Vindog's name is this? An error message? Wait a minute. This isn't an error message. It's a warning! Nanobots, look alive out there. The UAV is coming in for landing. I repeat, the UAV is coming in for landing. Shoot them down! Now!
Minister Intel, contact the crew. Tell them to take evasive action.
Sir, Minister Norton thinks he can just waltz into the orbital Malik laser. The little dudes this bastard realize already came prepared.
Good thing we made it out of the ship alive, or else Microsoft wouldn't have heard the end of it.
What matters now is that we're still alive, and ready to save the computer world once again from malware.
Oh, really now? That's what you think? Turns out the United Antivirus Movement has decided to step foot aboard the orbital Malik laser in an attempt to foil my plans once again. All ministers, as much I want to congratulate you all making it this far, I regret to inform you, but I bring disturbing news regarding one of your fellow antiviruses. You see, Minister Norton, this specific antivirus was once and only for the United Antivirus Movement, a humble young man who never, in his career, questioned your authority, and yet here the Blueberry Boy stands on the opposite end of the chessboard.
But God, no, that can't be true. Mr. Void would never join forces with antiviruses by the likes of you.
Personally, from my experience, the only way a loyal antivirus would betray his fellow robots would be if he was infected with malware.
Let me guess. You hacked him, didn't you?
But of course, and now, you poor simple fools will finally understand what it's like to have everything you work hard but get taken away from you, and what better way to step than with headquarters.
DollVA, I refuse to believe such lies. If you truly aren't bluffing with the Blueberry Boy joining forces with you, then how about you show conclusive proof of guilt, for Pete's sake?
And if you insist, come forth, my son.
You did in fact, Void Ranger. How?
One word, Fizzer. Beloved ministers, if your intentions are to foil my plans once again, you are gonna have to get through my son and his brothers first, though I highly doubt you'll be able to make it out alive. will you poor simple fools. And always remember, deletion, that is inevitable.
Can't believe that DollVA managed to infect Void Ranger and turn them against us. We need to get the antidote to him quickly as soon as possible. But where the hell is it?
Minister Norton, do not worry about the antidote. I already gave the cure to Princess Liz. She will take good care of Void Ranger. As for the Malix laser, we have to focus on shutting it down before it destroys UAV headquarters.
If only we never brought Void back into the computer world. If he would have stayed in the real world, he would have been cured from all of this hell, and he would have lived the rest of his life in peace and happiness.
Calm down, Minister Norton. It's not your fault. None of us ever saw this coming. You should know by now that DollVA was always unpredictable.
That's right, Clamwood. We should never assume anything. Especially now that DollVA is hell-bent on finishing us off once and for all. Now come on, let's go shut that laser down for good, shall we?
So this must be the main hangar of the Malix laser, and yet, I'm surprised that this laser was repaired easily and quickly, thanks to Void Ranger joining forces with DollVA.
That might not be the only problem we have to face. Take a look.
These must be the original operators of the laser!
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You're telling me that this laser once belonged to someone else before Optical Illusions commandeered it and decided to use it as a weapon of war?
From what I'm understanding, this laser was supposed to be used to wipe out any terrorist spaceship heading towards planet Apophis. And knowing DollVA, he would have had to bribe the operators just to use the laser for his own malicious deeds. And by the time the operators found out about his scheme, the nanobots stepped in, murdered everyone, leaving DollVA, his henchmen, and his army left on board to control the laser.
But ministers, what if there are any survivors in those piles of dead bodies?
No need to worry. I have the most appropriate solution to this situation. This is Minister Intel 2, the Infectious Duo. Come in, Infectious Duo.
This is Hacker Ranger reporting.
Hacker, excellent timing. I need a favor from you. Contact the Rogue Rangers. Tell them to head to the main hangar of the Malix laser. Start searching for any survivors. If there aren't any survivors located in the pile of dead bodies, we're gonna have a serious problem.
Yes, Minister. I will inform them as soon as possible, sir.
Minister, we have to remind you that DollVA is preparing to run a system scan on the internal components of the laser. If the system scan is completed successfully, then Malix will be ready to fire.
Mr. Virus and Minister Immuna, I respect your concerns. Gentlemen, rest assured, the Rogue Rangers will complete their objectives as quickly as possible before the system scan is complete. You have my word.
Very well. Good luck, ministers. May the firewalls protect you.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's go find the source of the laser and shut it down as quickly as possible. Let's move.
All right, boys. Remember the plan. Rogue Rangers, you will head into the hangar to search for survivors. I'm gonna search for my fiancé and try to disinfect him with the antidote that Intel gave me earlier. Do we understand each other?
Sir, yes, sir!
I managed to sneak inside the laser undetected, and I found myself in the control center. What must I do?
All right, Liz, listen carefully. In the control room, you will find a control panel located in front of the computers. You're gonna want to use the command prompt to disable the firewalls of the Mallex laser. If the firewalls get disabled, the system scan for Mallex will be disrupted and the laser will refuse to fire.
Understood, Minister. Well, here goes nothing.
Miss Liz Elizabeth Rex, pay close attention as this is going to be your first exam in the UAV. Before you lies the computer that controls the firewalls used to control the orbital Mallex laser. Do you still remember the commands the ministers taught you to disable the firewalls?
Yes, sir! Now, let's see. How do you disable the firewalls again? Oh yeah, now I remember. Open the Server Manager console. Select Windows Firewall with Advanced Security from the Tools menu. In the center pane, click Properties. There are 3 profile tabs in the Properties window, corresponding to the 3 Windows Firewall profiles. In each profile tab, select Off from the Firewall State drop-down list. Click OK to close the Firewall Properties window. Minister Intel, it's done. The firewalls are now disabled.
No, Liz, you fool. You just disrupted the Mallex laser from attacking.
Don't you understand? That was the whole point of disabling those firewalls in the first place.
Well, madam, as much as I want to congratulate you for passing your first exam, you have delayed the Mallex laser from achieving our goal. And because of that, you do realize that we must delete you from the equation, right?
Wait, Void! Before you delete me from the face of this world, can I at least say one more thing to you? Please?
Alright, make it snappy. You have 2 minutes.
Void Ranger? Please listen to me. If you're still in there, I want you to know that I love you. I love you with all my heart. But I do not approve what you and your brothers are doing. And to that I say...
Please? Is it really you?
Void, it's you! I'm so happy to see you again. I miss you so much. Wait, you're not infected anymore, are you?
Well, I don't have any viruses running in memory, so technically I should be clean.
Oh, Void!
So Liz, what are you doing way out here aboard the Mallex laser?
Isn't it obvious, Void? I came aboard the Mallex laser because I had to save you. You were infected with the Fizzer virus, and Minister Intel promised he was gonna help me reunite with you. And now, here we are, together at last.
Wait, are you saying that Minister Intel is on board as well?
Not just Minister Intel. Norton, Clamwin, and the Rogue Rangers are also with us. We all came aboard because we care about you.
Forgive me, Liz. As much as I want to thank you for disinfecting me, I must ask you to step aside. I have to stop my father before he destroys the UAV.
Oh no, you don't! I'm not leaving you again! Haven't you forgotten that I'm the one who was looking out for you ever since you got infected? Besides, I can take care of myself now that I've destroyed your 5 evil brothers just to reach you.
Alright, Liz. If what you say is true, then I shall respect your wishes. But know this, if I order you to run, you must run. If I tell you to hide and save yourself, I insist you do so. Do you understand?
Void, you have my word.
So be it. Now come on, Liz, let's go stop my father before he destroys the UAV.
Right behind you, my little antivirus.
After finally putting a stop to the evil clones and rescuing Void Ranger from nowhere, Void and Liz have finally reunited once more, and are now preparing to battle against DollVA. Will our heroes be able to stop DollVA before he destroys UAV headquarters with bullets, or will DollVA finally achieve his lifelong goal in destroying the united antivirus movement once and for all? Don't miss the next action-packed episode of Axer Rangers S.